Hello, teacher and classmate. I speak about the water pollution. Water is one of the most abundant resources on the planet. So much so that 3/4 of it are covered by water, which will suggest the because in the percent. These results will be virtually inexhaustibly and three-fourths accessible to our requirements humanity give up to the sun cycling because and renewable and recourse but is not less to this amount only a small part be exploited directly of the human special science taking into account the distribution of the water on the planet. Can say 2% on the fresh water, 98% are the oceans and seas. That is water 2% on fresh and water on these 2% and 1.6% correspond to the poles. Frozen portion is 0.36%. Is groundwater and the rainer is the 0.04% to surface. Such and rivers, lakes, ponds, agon on the waters. The problem of water recurring in Ecuador can be summarized as follows. Water pollution is come from the indiscrimination use agro way, meat and oily activity. Suboptimal use there are high loss in water combi systems for irrigation and a lot of wasted in drinking water system. And another is according to the irrigation. This article to present on a review about the pollution of the river in Ecuador, cause and consequence, and propose developed alternatives for sustainable resource use. Sort on pollution, air pollution, a process worldwide start or rather increased along with the industrial revolution, and it expressly the industrial countries directly responsibility for the emission of for particular water to the environment. Its urban industrial contribute large amounts of atmospheric gases, CO2, CO3, or SO2. Some of the particular and gases especially contribute to the pollution and the water. When combined with the other atmosphere constituents such acidic compounds are formed and sulfuric, nitric, interalien, the same as we are formed. Repetition occurs mixed with water causing the acid rain, which affect the status and health of water bodies and can its pH. Agriculture and livestock pollution. Agriculture produce the discharge of pesticide or anorganic remainder of animal and plants. That pollution are diffuse but very noticeable in the water. Industrial pollution that produced by the industrial when in launches. It is waste rivers. This contamination is very high. Give the amounts of water need by the industrial in the produce process. Chemical pesticides, pollution, water, food, going to a living things, including people. The high energy consumption in the manufacture and application of chemical fertilizer and pesticides another source of pollution and the life natural resource. Domestic urban pollution correspond to municipio. Solid waste, liquid influence produced in urban house. Among urban liquid discharges, we use switch, black and gray water, domestic washing, water clean streets, rainwater. One of the causes of water pollution by municipal soil was the organic matter remains from cleaning or preparing food with leftovers, paper, paperboard, newspaper, magazines, and advertising. Plastic bottles, bags, plates, glasses, and cutlery. In glasses, bottles, other bottles, crockery, melts, cans. Ecuador here river pollution some more than others, mainly because of the destruction of water sources. The phenomenon to physical, chemical, and bacteriology causes among which oil activities in the Amazon. Dispone domestic and industrial, with in cities operative of hydroelectric plants and dams to diverse the normal course of rivers. Other are like with agriculture activities, the use and abuse of agrochemicals, accumulate of sediments by soil erosion and the foraging to locate stock or industry. Consequence water pollution. The main consequence to ecosystem and human. Health agencies that cause the water pollution is a fall. Emerging and spend on the size the human population, such as hepatitis and cholera. Difficult in reproduce and the light designs like cancer, a strong impact poison in special from other ecosystem. Alternative development, control and monitored by the environment management of their respective municipio in relation to the final response of industrial and domestic. Perform reforest programs, trying small and medium large farmers organic farming or sustainable agriculture, makes transfers of technology that is friendly to the environment rural areas, and socially the new leather law. Conclusion: Ecuador is a country rich in water quality, but not quality. Says according to various sources, 17% of the rivers in Ecuador in a critical process of contamination. The main cause of these figures to the domestic waste in particular its biggest percent, and as a second factor of industry. It is essentiality that the authorities in general present programs for sustainable resource management and invest in major watershed for rehabilitation, especially those that have a direct role in the agriculture, finishers, and other produce sector. Please, classmate, let's use hell about pollution the water and help the other people to the same. Thank you.